Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Taaj and I'm back today with some more free tea. So you guys are seeming to enjoy the last video I did on Robert Millikan on how he locked himself in a room, child, for 16 hours straight with only water and affirmed and became a multimillionaire. Okay, y'all are enjoying that video, and so many of the comments were like, you know what, let's make this a challenge, let's do it. So I took it upon myself to do a challenge for myself. Now, I didn't do the 16 hours, but I did commit myself to 6 consecutive hours, 6 hours straight on Sunday of literally just affirming. Now, personally, I only chose one affirmation. That one affirmation that I chose only consists of 5 words. So I literally repeated these 5 words, this one sentence, over and over and over and over and over again in my mind for the entire 6 hours. Now, a lot of you guys in the comments of the last video were also like, how did Robert do this without falling asleep? That's a good question, because I had the same question, because y'all know I said in my routine that I even sometimes doze off when I set my timer for an hour, child. I be falling asleep and the alarm wakes me up. And so, and also some people were like, well, I'm going to lock myself in my room with my snacks and whatever. And so I thought that was a good idea. And so I just kind of want to share with you guys what my routine looked like on Sunday. And how I made it through those 6 hours straight of literally just affirming, and how I'm going to make it through the entire 16 hours. So how I made it through Sunday is pretty much going to look the same for how I make it through the entire 16 hours. I'm thinking about doing the entire 16 hours either tomorrow or Thursday, and I'll be back with my results for those after this video. So you guys make sure you stay tuned, and if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe so you won't miss out on the tea. Okay, but before we get into my 6-hour affirming routine,
I wanted to give a huge shout out to Aura Health for sponsoring today's video. Aura Health is an app that's specifically for improving your overall well-being and quality of sleep. It's such an amazing all-in-one, all-inclusive app that helps assist in your spiritual practices. If you're wanting to fine-tune your focus, helping you to manifest even faster, Aura Health has some of the best focus meditations and frequency music available. They also have a variety of other modalities such as hypnosis, breath work, EFT tapping. They even have one-on-one coaching, different podcasts and live streams that you can choose from, and just a ton of other different manifestation content that can really help you shift to your desired reality. I've personally been using this app so many times lately with my manifestation practices. I absolutely love their guided meditations and frequency music. I'm also into EFT tapping, especially for those days where I'm feeling a bit more anxious. Aura Health really helps me to find my center and ground my energy, helping me to manifest even faster and maintain the state of the wish fulfilled. If you're interested in trying out Aura Health, the first 500 people to use the link down below in the description box will get a free trial plus an exclusive 25% off of the Aura membership. And again, all this information will be linked down below. Thank you so much to Aura Health for sponsoring today's video.
okay, so for my 6 hours, how did I get through these 6 hours? I started at 10:30 and I was done at 4:30 p.m. So I started at 10:30 in the morning and I was done at 4:30 p.m. I went ahead and set my alarm for 4:30 so that I can know, like, girl, you're finished. Okay, you're done. So I started out and I knew automatically that I was going to put my phone on do not disturb because I didn't want any interruption. I wanted to do it consistently, straight through, just all focused affirming. But I knew that I needed to entertain myself or keep busy somehow, but at the same time without interrupting the process of the focus affirming. So for 3 of those hours, and I'll just break it down into 3 hours, 3 and 3, because I did 6 hours total, right? So for 3 of those hours, so like for the first hour, I literally just laid in a comfortable position, set my timer for an hour, and affirmed in complete silence. That was just my choice. You guys can use music if you want to. I'll talk about adding music when I get to that part, but for the first hour, I literally just set my timer, laid in a comfortable position, and for that entire hour, I literally just robotically affirmed in my mind to myself. When the timer went off, I was like, okay, cool. So I went on with my day. I started to deep clean my home. I just started to do chores around the house, like things that needed to be done. that I had been putting off, I went ahead and did those things. So I kind of like deep cleaned my home, organized some things, and all throughout my organizing and deep cleaning, I started to play some music, some frequency music from the Aura Health app. I played some frequency music. So that's literally the only thing I had going on in my background. And all while that was playing and I was cleaning up and organizing, I was again still focus affirming, robotically affirming one sentence the entire time. Once I was done cleaning and organizing and things like that, I had about 2 or 3 hours left, I think, something like that. Anyway, I spent another entire hour. I set my timer again once I was done cleaning, and this time while I was robotically affirming in my head, I was also scripting that one affirmation in my journal over and over and over again until my timer went off again. Now, scripting is so powerful and beneficial because it engages all parts of your brain and your body's on board. So it's like your mind and body are coherent at the same time, and it just adds more. It just gives you more bang for your buck, in my personal opinion. So for that entire hour, I scripted my sentence over and over again until my alarm went off. And then I think once the alarm went off, I had maybe 2 hours or so left. For that last hour, I went in the kitchen and I went ahead and prepared my dinner for the day, because once I was done with my 6 hours at 4:30, I was going to go ahead and eat dinner. So I went in the kitchen, I cooked. While I was cooking still, I made sure that I focused my attention and robotically affirmed that one affirmation again for the entire time that I was in the kitchen cooking. Now, while I was cleaning and while I was cooking, yes, there were times where my mind kind of wandered and like got caught up elsewhere, but it was not long. It was very quick where I was able to pull myself back and got right back on track and started right back again, robotically affirming. And I also chose an affirmation. I also chose a desire that I haven't really affirmed for intentionally, like focused in that way, because I wanted to see results, right? Like I didn't want to choose something that I've already been affirming for. I wanted to give that one session like a specific desire that I haven't been affirming for, so that I can actually see results. Because I feel like if I would have chose something that I've already been affirming for prior to, then that wasn't I didn't feel like it was gonna give me like an accurate results from like that session. I wanted my results to be based on this 6-hour session alone, right? So as I was cooking, of course my mind wandered, but I brought myself right back to my robotic affirming, and I did that. So for the last hour, once I was done cooking, I had 1 hour left, and for that last hour I did the same thing I did for the first hour, which was literally just lay on the sofa. This time I didn't do dead silence. I again kept my Aura app, my frequency music playing, and I chose the focus frequency to kind of help, raise my vibration and kind of get my focus, get my energy to really, really focus and hone in on what I was affirming. So for that last hour, I literally just sat with my frequency music, set my timer for an hour, robotically affirmed my one affirmation in my mind until my alarm went off. Y'all, when that alarm went off and it was 4:30, and I was like, oh my gosh, I literally have been affirming for 6 hours straight. 6 hours straight. So no, I didn't sit in one place like I feel like Robert did. I feel like, because Robert said he didn't have no food, nothing. He just had, and I didn't have food either, but that's because I intermittent fast. But he just had water, and literally I feel like he just sat there. Yeah, I didn't sit there, but I made sure that my phone was on do not disturb, and I made sure that I was literally focus affirming in my mind for the entire 6 hours while I was doing other things around the house. And that kind of kept me engaged. It kept me from falling asleep. And so, yeah, that's what I did. I'm going to share my results with you guys very, very soon. But for now, I'll leave you guys with a success story from a person who left this in the comment section about 5 hours ago. She said that she used the exact same affirmation that Robert used when he affirmed to become a multimillionaire. And I'll leave that affirmation again somewhere on the screen right here. But she used this very same affirmation, and she manifested over $2,600 in just a matter of a few hours. Excuse me? That is crazy. And I've already started to see, like, the thing that I was affirming for on Sunday, I've already started to see, like, things pick up and things are moving in like a fast pace. So like, I know I'm going to be coming back with a video very, very soon on how the thing that I was manifesting or affirming for those entire 6 hours have fully manifested. But I'm waiting for the full tangible manifestation of it before I come back and just share with you guys exactly what it was. But just know already that, honey, it's done. It's already done. It's already done. I see it. I see it, right? And this person also is proof that it works. Focus affirming works. We all know that anyway. We all know that robotic affirming works. Focus affirming works. And it really just keeps you in the state of the wish fulfilled. But yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you guys to kind of give you an idea of how you can make this focus affirming for all these hours, kind of make it doable and make it work for you. And just to kind of show you guys that you don't have to literally just sit there the entire time and affirm for 16 hours straight or 6 hours straight or however many hours straight. You can literally find other things to do to kind of pass the time while you're focus affirming in your head. So yeah, I'll leave you guys with that. Let me know down below if you're gonna do it. And you guys were saying in the last video too, like, we might as well make this a challenge, okay? So I did a little practice run on Sunday. So I feel like, just let me know down in the comments below if you're down for the challenge. And if so, is today Tuesday? Yeah, today is Tuesday. So let's do a challenge from now until next Tuesday and see what results we can come back with. So whether you decide to do 16 hours one time, or whether you decide to split those hours up into each day leading up until next Tuesday, however you want to do it is fine with me. Let's just challenge ourselves to every single day commit ourselves to X amount of hours to focus affirm on one desire and see what results we get between now and next week. So if you're down, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, if you haven't already, please like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Sending nothing but peace, love, and blessings. Happy manifesting.